Hi, my name is Annie, and today I'll be only reading out 50 of the Earl Nightingale quotes that you should hang on your wall for success. And the reason why I am reading these quotes is because it will improve your quality of life, change your fixed mindset, and improve it into a growth mindset, and overall just help you with your mindfulness, self awareness, and it will also give you motivation and decrease your procrastination levels. So here goes nothing. Luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. Your rewards will be determined by the extent of your contribution. That is your service to others. Achievement requires more than a vision. It takes courage, resolve, and tenacity. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. We become what we think about. Give yourself a definite goal. Now, this quote really gets me hooked up because some people are working for or studying for the sake of studying, but what are you studying towards? What do you aspire to be? You need to think about what you're studying for, such as if you want to travel the world, that's a goal, you can work towards that goal. Moving forward, work never killed anyone. It's worry that does the damage. There is a time when one must decide either to risk everything to fulfill one's dreams or sit for the rest of one's life in the backyard. We wouldn't want to do that, do we now? Ideas are worthless unless we act on them. We say things, but do we really mean them? It's the actions that really make the impact on our words. We all walk in the dark, and each of us must learn to turn on his or her own light. The biggest mistake that you can make is to believe that you're working for somebody else. You're doing it for your own sake, not somebody else's. It's for you, it's your life, it's your responsibility, not somebody else's. The mind moves in the own direction of our currently dominant faults. Always keep that happy attitude. Pretend that you are holding a beautiful, fragrant bouquet. Here, I also have a popular quote, is fake it till you make it. So let me give you an example, such as you should fake your confidence until you have that confidence. A close correlation is the law of attraction, is where you say things such as affirmations, and that would really help you, such as when you're insecure about yourself, every day in your mirror, you could say, I'm beautiful, 10 times in a row, and trust me, it will work. Or maybe say, I'm grateful, I'm happy, and that will change your mood. It will decrease your negativity and increase your positivity, and it will also help your mindset so much. Moving on. Everything begins with an idea. Nothing just pops out of nowhere. You have to come up with a point first. People are where they are because that is exactly where they really want to be, whether they will admit that or not. The key that unlocks energy is desire. It's also the key to a long and interesting life. For a person to build a rich and rewarding life, for himself, there are certain qualities and bits of knowledge that he needs to acquire. When the days are too short, chances are you are living at your best. People say that time goes really fast when you're having fun, and that is true, I can confirm. Am I motivated by what I really want out of life? Or am I mass motivated? We are all self-made, but only the successful will admit it. Don't talk about your health unless it's good. When you judge others, you do not define them, you define yourself. The opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice, it is conformity. Become a sponge for information that will help you on your way. Each of us must live off the fruit of his thoughts in the future. Don't wait for change, you change. Control your thoughts. Decide about that which you will think and concentrate upon. Others treat us as we treat them. They react to us. Before you can achieve the kind of life you want, you must think, act, talk, and conduct yourself as you would the person you wish to become. Ask yourself every morning, how can I increase my service today? Most people don't know what they want. Do you? Set worthy goals. Don't drift along as a wandering generality. Be a meaningful specific. One thing a goal must do is fill us with positive emotion when we think about it. Spend 1 hour every day thinking about your goal and how to get there. Life can only return to you that which you sow. Think of a ship with the complete voyage mapped out and planned. The human mind is much like a farmer's land. Now it stands to reason that a person who is thinking about a concrete and worthwhile goal is going to reach it. Don't take the attitude of waiting for people to be nice to you. Be nice to them first. Visualization is the human being's vehicle to the future. Good, bad, or indifferent. Chance does not work. Only choice will work. Your choice. Preparation for life is so important. Luck is what happens when preparedness meets opportunity. You are responsible for how your life turns out, and your attitude shapes that life for better or worse. Integrity is the seed for achievement. It is the principle that never, ever, ever fails. Trust me. Life should be an exciting adventure. It should never be a bore. Unless you make it a bore, then that's your own problem. And it's also your responsibility to fix that. If your opportunity comes and you are not prepared for it, it will only make you look foolish. Because, like I said, it's your responsibility to take that opportunity or not. It is not what happens to you in life that makes a difference, it is how you react to each circumstance you encounter that determines the result. A success is anyone who is doing deliberately a worthy, predetermined job because that's what he decided to do deliberately. When a man is pushed, tormented, defeated, he has a chance to learn something. If we never failed, we would never learn. And that's also a really famous quote. Can't remember who though. We will receive not what we idly wish for, but what we justly earn. Our rewards will always be in exact proportion to our service. Ideas are worthless unless we act on them. Like I said a few quotes ago, that even if you come up with an idea or say things, do you really mean them? We or someone else, family member, won't believe you unless you act on it. It's the actions that matter, it's what you do physically and how you think emotionally. We come to a rather strange fact that we tend to minimize the things we can do, the goals we can achieve. We're always minimizing our potential when in reality we should maximize it at all costs. We live by faith or we do not live at all. Either we venture or we vegetate. A success is the school teacher who is teaching because that's what she wants to do. All you have to do is know where you're going. The answers will come to you of their own accord. Creativity is a natural extension of our enthusiasm. Everything comes if a man would only wait. I have brought myself by long meditation to the conviction that a human being with a settled purpose must accomplish it. Get into a line that you will find to be a deep personal interest, something you really enjoy spending 12 to 15 hours a day working at, and the rest of the time thinking about. Our environment, the world in which we live and work, is a mirror of our attitudes and expectations. Your world is a living expression of how you are using and have used your mind. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. Don't let the feel of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in the way of your doing it. The strangest secret in the world is that you become what you think about. Our attitude towards others determines their attitudes towards us. Whatever you plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. Also relates to the law of attraction. Whatever you plant in your subconscious mind, whether that is affirmations, goals, plans, future, and you strongly believe in it and have faith, then it will become a reality. A person who does not read is no better than one who cannot read. And we should be really grateful that we can even read, because some people like are blind or maybe even dyslexic, whether like people who can read and are not dyslexic are really, really lucky, and we should always be thankful for it. We must give more in order to get more. It is the generous giving of ourselves that produces the generous harvest. You are now and you do become what you think about. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. The more intensely we feel about an idea or a goal, the more assuredly the idea, buried deep in our subconscious, will direct us along the path to its fulfillment. Our rewards in life will always be in exact proportion to our contribution. Our service, whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion, will one day become reality. Learn to enjoy every single minute of your life. Be happy now. Do not live in the past. Do not live in the future. Think about the future, overthinking. Do not think about your mistakes from the past, because your past doesn't define your future. Just live in the moment, live in the now. Cherish the present, because you will regret it. All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. We cannot let circumstances rule us, or we can take charge and rule our lives from within. Creativity is a natural extension of our enthusiasm. We will receive not what we idly wish for, but what we justly learn. Whether there is danger, there lurks opportunity. Whenever there is opportunity, there lurks danger. The more intensely we feel about an idea or a goal, the more assuredly the idea, buried deep in our subconscious, will direct us along the path to its fulfillment. All you have to do is know where you're going. The answers will come to you of their own accord. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. The more you give is the more you will get back. Everything in the world we want to do or get done, we must do with and through people. You are, at this moment, standing right in the middle of your own acres of diamonds. Our environment, the world in which we live and work, is a mirror of our attitudes and expectations. Your problem is to bridge the gap which exists between where you are now and the goal you intend to reach. We are at our very best and we are happiest when we are fully engaged in work we enjoy on the journey toward the goal we've established for ourselves. Success is not the result of making money. Earning money is the result of success. Don't wait for change. You change. Problems are challenges to creative minds. Without problems, there would be little reason to think at all. Your world is a living expression of how you are using and could have used your mind. We can't let circumstances rule us, or we can take charge and rule our lives from within. The human mind is much like a farmer's land. Don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in the way of your doing it. We become what we think about most of the time. And that is the strangest secret. Get into a line that you will find to be a deep personal interest. Something you really enjoy spending 12 to 15 hours a day working at and the rest of the time thinking about. The biggest mistake that you can make is to believe that you are working for somebody else. We must give more in order to get more. It is the generous giving of ourselves that produces the generous harvest. Our attitude towards others determines their attitude towards us. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. Thank you. That is all the 100 Nightingale quotes that I have read today.